going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
What up, Cloud Gaming, two Canadians. That's right, you are here with Cloud&Console, the podcast where we chat about games and everything in the cloud. So what's going on, all you party people? Yes, I know Mark Andrews lost the game. Oh my god, they went for a 2-point conversion. And yes, it was cold and chilly, but they needed Mark Andrews to catch the ball, and it just slipped from his very grasp right on the goal line. And unfortunately, they weren't able to close. So both the Ravens are gone, and Detroit is gone. So Buffalo will carry on. A little football updating because I was watching on the side.
Yeah.
But yes, we're here.
I was about to say it was about footballs. It must be.
I don't know how I've been this season. And definitely we'll be watching some Super Bowl in Cyborg City. So definitely be tuned for that. But happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday, Nads. Hope you've been doing well. What have you been gaming on this week? Let me know. Hear it.
I'm still like slowly picking at Stalker 2. I'm not done yet. But overall, like before I get into Stalker 2, I'll talk about Helldivers 2 because we play on Monday. It was a lot of fun. Everybody loved Helldiver. It's always chaotic. We always have a lot of fun killing each other and stuff like that. But the other thing we did is like on the Tuesday we play some Among Us, which is always a lot of fun. We play hide and seek. I think everybody loved it, but Ray was like, oh, I like to troll people, or I like to bitch and complain to another person. So it was a change of pace. Maybe we can alternate between weeks, like do hide and seek and do the classic. But it's always a lot of fun to play in a group. And you guys all open to join. Come in the Discord where we chat and joke around. It's always very good. 18 plus, right, mostly, but yeah. And then I definitely play some Stalker 2, so try to pick at it. Apparently I'm at the end of it, so I discover most of the map. Like I'm in the part where like it's mostly the end, because I had to make some decision and side with a specific group. So that's where I'm at. So I didn't went with the ward, I didn't went with the monolith, I didn't went with Scar, I went with Strelok. So that's the path I'm choosing, and then we'll see how it ends. But it's like quite a lot of fun, other than all the little glitch and bugs. Thankfully, I feel PC Game Pass got fixed a little bit more, because we have a few crash I had a few crash, but it still synced my cloud save, which is great. I had a few crash when it's popping up. It's telling me to send like the report because the game noticed it crashed. But it was kind of like a few weird things like that. Slowly at the end of it, I have the best armor, best weapon, and all this. So I have a Gauss rifle now, so it's like helping a lot. Killing target. I just need to get ammo. But that's pretty much what I've been playing. Other than that, mobile game. As usual, I like to play on my phone. I play Maple Story M. I play some Raid Shadow Legend and also some Top Heroes. Mainly on Maple Story M, we had a new character called Arel, which is exclusive to the mobile platform. It's not available in the normal Maple Story, like on your PC. So it's quite interesting. I've just been grinding at it, and yeah, that's about it. What about yourself, Rudigs? How was your weekend, and what game have you been playing in the past week?
Well, it's been a little bit, so I wanted to pull something up because actually, you and I played a bit of a game, not but 2 weeks ago, and we came out on top. So I wanted to show a picture of this here. That's right. That's Nads
Yes,
and I completing an escape room together. So
yes,
that was a
yes.
lot of fun with the laser beams coming out, and we had to figure out the codes with the flamingos and the secrets that went around the room and dropped down, and all of the different codes in the wheels with the translation we had to figure out.
Yeah.
So.
For those that don't know what we're talking definitely about an escape room. So we came and hang out. I went to see Rudigs and we went to do this escape room. It was meant for more than two, but we did it 2 people. And I think the guy, it was like, you're probably gonna have some difficulty. 45 minutes later, he was so happy we finished it. He's like, oh, you guys should have done this one then. It would have been a little bit harder. It was like, but it was a lot of fun. We had to go in between the laser. You had to, because I fucked it up the first time I tried to. But no, it was a lot of fun. It's always fun solving puzzles like this. Great time, right?
And I think what helped was, even though we were 2 people, we worked so well together in so many games, solving puzzles and figuring out things together, that we just like clicked. We knew how to work on things, where to work, and we just solved it all. It was pretty cool, a lot of fun. So
exactly, it made me think like, well, we're probably gonna talk about it on Nintendo Switch too. But a game that would be great to come back for the Nintendo Switch would be a Zelda Fourth Sword or something like that, where you had to be multiplayer, solve problem and stuff like that. I think we'll be doing great at it. But yes, we definitely worked super great together to solve those issues. I feel like sometimes with seeing thing, I'll explain to you and you're like, okay, I'll follow your instruction. The other time it was you like, oh, this is what you have to do. I'm like, perfect. All right. That was great. But a good time.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun. So that was one of the better games we played this year. So big shout out to that escape room. We'll definitely be doing a more challenging one the next time.
David for saying we're a cute couple. Like a cute nerd couple or something like that.
Yeah. And then we went to the retro arcade. Oh man, that Marvel vs. Capcom. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. You beat
me this time, right? I think.
No, I beat you one time, and then I think you came back at the 2 out of 3.
Oh, there we go. But it was a lot of fun. There's a new pinball machine that we haven't tried, and it's always a lot of fun to go back to some retro game and just play in a bar while drinking some beer. Drinking some ginger beer.
Yeah, I like ginger beer. I don't know, it has a great taste to it. It's like not quite. It's stronger than ginger ale, but it doesn't give me the alcoholicness.
It tastes like ginger.
Yeah, it tastes like ginger. But other than that, I've been getting into Dark Souls. I've really been enjoying. I finished Suicide Squad. Kills the Justice League. There
The
was
story only, right? Because it's a
yeah.
continuous game. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it said now it's time to kill 12 brainiacs and I'm like, wow, there is no way I'm killing 12 of the exact same boss over and over again.
Yeah. Now it's like the grinding part, you know.
Yeah, that wasn't for me. And then afterwards, I've been getting into some Forspoken, so I didn't quite complete that map. So I'm going through, taking out some bosses, having fun there. But I've been looking for like a cozy game, like maybe even getting back into Terraria. Just something to like sit back, chilling. And I'm even like thinking Stardew Valley. I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah. So and Shroud came back with a lot of new updates, so that might be worth it to check it out. I was thinking about that, about going back to some End Shroud and start new characters, see all the update they have, like maybe new quests and stuff like that. I know they have tons of new activities that might be worth it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm craving something cozy and constructive.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely.
But let's get into it. Let's talk about what's going on in the world of cloud gaming this week. Wait, no, I'm skipping
I
ahead.
can talk about Diver. There's been some update on Diver.
Yeah, let's
I
get
can
into that.
show
I'm
about
getting ahead of
it.
myself.
So no, all good. Diver had a patch on January 14, so we're talking about 5 days ago. Patch 1.002.005. They fixed a bunch of crash issue. ADS jitter fix. I don't remember seeing that, but miscellaneous fix also. So they fixed some crash and soft lock. I don't think the last time we had that much, but I think it's still happening. Fix the crash caused by Illuminate ship despawning. I think I totally see that because they land on the ground and they cause a lot of like chaos within the graphics, right? So I can totally see that. That's why they kind of disappear on the ground. It's like a weird thing how they make them disappear. They fixed some potential crash when the player quit the game. I had that happen where like I quit the game and the game freeze. You have to Control Alt Delete it. I open the task manager and kill the game, which is annoying. But like I'm happy they fixed that. Some miscellaneous fix. We have a fix with an issue with the jitter while when aiming through scopes. I aim with through scopes and I didn't get that issue, but it's quite possible. Maybe it's more on mouse and keyboard. I'm not exactly sure. They fixed an issue with the SDA X3 WASP launcher targeting not properly working when using one owned by another player. Oh, that's very specific, but okay, good to know. So if you own that WASP launcher and you want to give it to a friend, it's not gonna work well. Reduce disconnection in Illuminate emission. So there we go. That's it for Diver. They're slowly getting back into it, and we definitely keep playing it. I think I'm 30 super credit away to buy a new war bond, so quite happy about it. We're gonna grind every week. Remember that time we got 30 super credit? That was crazy. I think I was with Maker. I'll show you guys later that because I do have the video for it. So, but let's move into some Cloud and Gaming.
All right, so we're jumping into the gaming news.
Sounds good.
All right, I turned down the music and we are going this. All right, everybody, let's pull up our favorite cloud gaming service and our actual sponsor here on Cloud and Console. So big shout out to GeForce Now. If you're looking for the highest quality cloud gaming service that's offering you 4080 RTX graphics cards capabilities in the cloud, in your browser, on your TV, on your handheld, on your phone. You have a screen, you can put GeForce Now on it. We're talking fridge gaming here. So big shout out to GeForce Now. They are offering cloud gaming on a free, priority, and a performance tier. So definitely want to give them a check out at geforcenow.com if you're looking for ways to game on hardware that can't necessarily handle the game. There is always an option, and GeForce Now is there for it. So that's my little commercial, but let's get into it. Fantastic Four Awaken Season 1. Marvel Rivals joins GeForce Now in Season 1. So definitely something to check out. At actually, Nads and I were talking about it backstage, and we are going to get together and start streaming some Marvel Rivals. So
Yeah.
if you guys are up for it, definitely who's ever around, we're going to be starting it up. Cloud Gaming, Marvel Rivals team, let's get it together. So definitely
What's
want to get
the
your character out
what's the
and
maximum
get some
amount of
wins.
people you can have in the team?
So you can have 6 people on the team. You can launch with any amount of people, or you can have 12 people in an entire game and just play each other. So you can do
Okay.
custom lobbies up to 12. You can do online up to 6.
So there you go. Anybody like listening to this, like if you want to tag along, we're gonna look into that, and yeah, we can play some Marvel. Maybe we can gather 6 people and just play together and get.
Yeah, I'm definitely into the Mantis character. I've like mastered the heals, so I think healing is definitely a big part of keeping the team together. So
Or is that what you're saying?
yeah. Well, I think a team needs it. And
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like I'm better at healing than clutching the kills. So
Sounds good.
we'll see. We'll
All right,
see.
let's check it out.
That's the big news, though, this week for GeForce Now. Also, another one, Smite 2, entering beta, and you can access it on GeForce Now. So, big one to get a shout out. And this
Similar
week,
concept as the Marvel Rival.
oh man, it's going to have an uphill battle then. But it is a free to play, and it's a huge update to start of the open beta. So join in and play as your fan favorite gods, and bring the total roster to 45. Wow, it's a lot of people. Well, we have Hyper Light Breaker, Aloft, Generation 0, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Smite 2, and Void Rot. The big one I want to give a shout out to is Hyper Light Breaker. That's a brand new release. I liked the first one. It seems like they're going in a different direction with this Hyper Light Breaker, but big shout out to the series. I love what they did with the first one.
Nice. The other one I see there, the Hot Wheel Unleashed 2. I think we played that, but was the Hot Wheel 1 on Stadia before it shut down, right?
Yes, before it shut down. Yes, I played Hyper Light Drifter. That's what I played.
Oh yeah,
So-
I remember we were talking about this at one time. That you
Now
have to
they have
look it up.
Now they have Hyper Light Breaker. I'm not sure how much this is coming through. It may be something for me to check out, to be honest, the way I'm looking at this gameplay right here. It looks pretty cool.
It made me think a lot of what's the other game you played before that you had to do stages and stuff like that? Jeez. I'm trying to remember.
I'm not sure.
Rain.
Stages.
No, Risk
Elden Ring?
No, Risk of Rain. It made me
Oh,
think.
Risk of Rain. Yes, it has like similar art style that's self-shooting. But I like the Hyper Light series. Like, because I like Drifter, I'm willing to give this game like some opportunities. And it seems like it's got a pretty cool layout. It gives me that almost Breath of the Wild sort of. You're a lone knight with a sword and you're out there in the world, but this is kind of like with guns and stuff, which is an interesting twist. Like you have a glider and a surfboard.
Surfboard.
Okay, you may have sold me on the surfboard. I needed to log into Destiny too.
I totally see the style you're talking about, like a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. because
Yeah.
like you can surf and stuff like that. Look at the gun being like a bow and arrow in a sense, right?
Oh yeah, good shout, good shout. Hey, I always say, hey, if you're looking to get into this type of series and you're not sure, I would say definitely check out Hyperlight Drifter. It is one of my favorites, and the story is so good. But this looks really cool to me. I'm
Yeah.
really getting Zelda vibes, but a
Mhm.
different twist.
Yeah.
I'm now excited. I think I may definitely be checking this one out. Oh, look at that great score too.
That's funny. Nice.
What-
Well, it looks
What's my big
pretty like
shout
a
out
pretty fun
this
game.
week on GeForce Now, other than Rivals?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to give that a shout, and I want to get a team going. I did enjoy playing it, so want to see what you pick as well, because there's like offense, there's healers, and then there's like I don't know how to say it, like strategic players, like
Strategy.
tactical. So I wonder
Oh,
which
okay.
way you go.
I don't know. I will have to try all of them and then play around with it too. On the I probably need to play a little bit before.
Yeah, I think you
Or
need to
even
do a
like doing the
tutorial.
rotate. Yeah. Oh, there's
So
a
you should log
tutorial,
in to do the tutorial.
Yeah, I'll have a look into that definitely.
Nintendo is unveiling its Switch 2. Did you
Mhm.
know that? I
Yeah,
heard.
so there's like a quick trailer talking about the unveiling, which is gonna happen later.
Right. In April.
Yes, so it's coming out very soon. They changed the design. They answer what people were asking for. Basically, a new Nintendo Switch console that's a little bit more powerful. As you can see, the screen is bigger. Some upgraded feature. I think you guys mentioned on the download, it's gonna be NVIDIA graphic card inside it.
Well, that's speculation. I mean,
Oh, okay.
technically, we don't know what they're doing, but based on what they've done previously, they used some early NVIDIA upscaling and stuff in the Switch, like very rudimentary
Because they
NVIDIA
use
stuff in the first one.
Snapdragon, I think, within the hardware. Snapdragon, which is like a chip you have mostly on your cell phone. That's what they use in there, with like a little bit of twist with a partnership with NVIDIA, right? So, pretty cool. I like to see what I saw. Like, I can't wait to see the reveal. There's like a good thing that I think was Jam mentioned about the mouse feature. So like, hey, that's pretty cool. I think that's gonna be an interesting release. It's gonna be an upgrade for you if you want to upgrade, or it's gonna be your first time with the Switch with a twist, right? So with a better feature, I guess.
Yeah, the mouse feature is pretty cool. I wonder if they'll bring back Mario Paint. That's instantly what I thought about. Obviously, they showed off what people are speculating as a brand new Mario Kart with multiple, I think they counted 24 racers, which is something new. I hope they integrate the live system, the friends list, much better in this Switch. They already announced backwards compatibility, which
And
is
maybe
nice
a voice chat, in-game voice chat, and not like
Fingers
on your
crossed.
phone. On your phone separately.
I don't want it to be on your phone. Oh my goodness.
That was ridiculous when you can have it on there. I think there's gonna be a lot more cloud feature to it, because you gotta look at it that Nintendo has a market for cloud gaming and health cloud gaming. Sadly, they still haven't released that feature like an app you can have on the current Switch, but maybe they're gonna add that. Maybe it's gonna be an app and you can play a cloud feature. Technically, they did it with like all the retro game, like, you know, you can play Game Boy, Nintendo, or like NES, Super NES. You can play Nintendo 64 game. So yeah, in a way they do, but I will like to install my Switch with like GeForce Now so I can play on the go.
Well, definitely Switch is caught the attention. I'm looking forward to hopefully a new Mario game.
Mm-hmm.
And whether or not they're going to do some backwards compatibility with this first generation of games coming out with the
Definitely.
Switch 2. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if they will all be backwards compatible, or maybe we'll have a couple exclusives. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think they'll have a tough time dividing the audience with
I
these
think
games.
the cartridge is gonna be the same as they show at the end there. Cartridge is gonna be the same, so it's gonna be backward compatible. It's just not gonna run as well on the first Switch, right? It's gonna be optimized for the Switch 2. But
Well, it
like,
says it plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games. Nintendo Switch 2 games. So there may
well,
be
they're not all exclusive, right?
right. I'm not sure if like the brand new Mario, for instance, will be on only Switch 2.
It's a possibility. We saw this with the Wii and Wii U. Um, that could happen. But if you download digital, then if it's available, right? So we'll see.
We will see. Yeah, a lot to be speculated, obviously, but we will be told on the Nintendo Direct April 2nd, the day after April Fools, and they'll be letting us know, hopefully, specs they'll be releasing, hopefully, some launch games. Metroid Prime is on the top of the list. Hopefully, Mario, a new 3D. I don't think we'll get a new Zelda. What my prediction is for Zelda,
Was that
I think
gonna be remakes?
we'll get a Twilight Princess remake.
Yes, very good game. I know they had the Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U, which I did buy it, and I got this nice little what do you call those again? That you put on the Switch.
The
What do you-
amiibos.
the amiibos, yeah, and it came with that one. Um, it was pretty cool. I loved it. Great game.
You know, I have never played that one.
You never. It's considered one of the darkest one. Like, you know, Majora's Mask was pretty dark in the
Yes,
sense of
I
story.
played that one.
Twilight Princess is the same thing. It has like some sort of dark, and I think it was one of the time where Nintendo created a game that was kind of like a bit more adult, if that makes sense. There was like Link was way older than usual. There was like, you know, the relationship created with the princess from the Twilight Zone, and like, you know, you being a wolf. It was like a slight change to the usual, but like it combined very well within the story, within the Legend of Zelda, with all the compilation. But definitely, Nintendo are very strong about that. They redo a lot of their games to make them look better. You know, we saw that they redid what's the one there that you go on the island and there's like a big egg.
The yes,
That
I
was
know what you're talking about. I played
yeah,
that one. Link's Awakening.
yeah. So this
Boom! I
one,
got it
Link's
for 500 points.
Awakening, which like if you look at the old story, it's incredible. It's kind of like they can make it, I guess, the side story because it was a dream for Link the entire time. But was it a very interesting game? And they could redo something like that, maybe Oracle the Season or anything like that, or Four Sword, like I mentioned. Minish Cap was a great one. Minish Cap was on Game Boy Advance. I can't wait to see a remake of it. But Four Sword came out at the same time, and that would be a great time for Nintendo to come with like a multiplayer Legend of Zelda, because now it's way easier. Where Four Sword, when it came out, you had to have the adapter for the Game Boy to connect with friends to be able to play the game. You can play by yourself, so yeah.
Yeah, this will open it up. Hopefully, their online will be right there, easily accessible, because it's definitely something I hope that they build upon in this next series.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump on to a little bit more on the cloud gaming docket here.
Yes, for sure. and just make sure to share your screen.
Yes, I'm definitely doing that. Assassin's Creed Shadow has been delayed. Did you know this? We're waiting until March 20th for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I don't. When was it supposed to be released?
February.
February. So they're releasing a month later. It's fine. It's pretty good. Where like you compare it to when they were releasing games during COVID and it was delayed for 6 months to a year. A month is not too bad. So, but yeah, I can totally see that. They're all doing that nowadays, and I think Ubisoft need to make something concrete there. With like previous Assassin's Creed they released, they had bug like when they release the game. Maybe they want to ensure none of that is happening, where you don't see the face but you see the eyes and all this stuff. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna come out with bug free, but we never know.
Did you play Valhalla in that?
Yeah, I play on Stadia and on GeForce now. Great game. Like the design of it was amazing. I think with Shadows, they're going back to the original design. From the look of it, you just choose between two character, and it's more like what do you call it, a storyline. Versus, I feel Valhalla was like a storyline, but there was like a lot of stuff you could do around. You can get distracted easily with
Yeah, it was almost overwhelming for me. Like there was the raids, there was the what was it, the fluting when you had the conversations and you had to have it like certain ways.
I
And
feel like
the whole
I feel like they try and
Vikings.
transform it into a Skyrim version, but
Yes.
third person. You know what I mean?
felt that.
There was more role playing happening, more activity. Yeah, you had those raids where you had to go around and you had around that river. There's like a lot of like ongoing activity, and sometimes that's the issue. They think they try to keep player playing the same game for longer. And sometimes they create those activity that's not necessary for the main story. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
Yep, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I definitely won't pick it up, full price on launch. If people are looking for a cheap way to get in, you can always jump into the Ubisoft Plus subscription, or to be honest, wait a month and it'll be 50% off, knowing Ubisoft. Just saying.
Yeah, wait a month or even like wait a little bit before jumping into the game, so they fix all the bugs. And like Riddick said, you just like buy Ubisoft Plus for 1 month. It's $20, something like that, and you go and play it for a month, and then that's it. I know I did that in the past. I did that to try Division 2, to try the other game they had. Now I'm running a blank. But I
Did you
that
play
for-
Star Wars Outlaws?
No, I haven't played Star Wars Outlaw yet.
Okay.
That's a game I could jump on it with the Xbox with PC Game Pass, but I'm like, I feel like now I'm at the point where I need to choose the games I want to play and just stick with it. I feel like there's
No, I think
games coming out.
Outlaws is not available on PC Game Pass. It's only available on Ubisoft Plus.
Oh, okay, there we go.
It's like the stealthy one where you're the girl and you have the animal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
never really got into the Star Wars. I'm that person. I'm not a Star Wars or Star Trek very into it person. So it never like excite me too much about those games. But I definitely need to look more into it. Like maybe that'll be worth it at some point.
Oh,
Just to-
speaking about Ubisoft, this hit me. I watched this on Netflix the other day. This is a trailer. Oh, I wanted to play the. This is a trailer for the new Splinter Cell anime series coming from Netflix, which I thought was pretty neat.
That is pretty neat. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Splinter
Oh,
Cell
that's
was
Sam Fisher.
You know what? Like I feel they putting the ground up for putting a new game.
Yeah.
People's been asking for a new Splinter Cell for so long. I think that's the way that they're gonna come out with the story, and you can probably play it later. Like they're probably gonna come out the story, see how many people watch on Netflix, create that hype, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we're releasing a new game, Splinter Cell." Like, you know, so that could be a big announcement. I can totally see that in a year or two they come out with it because people been asking for it lately. In the past year, like, you know, where's the next Splinter Cell? We haven't done that for a while, so that's awesome.
Yeah, well, it's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Well,
And
what
Tom
else is coming this
Clancy is
week?
so amazing. Sorry. Tom Clancy is amazing. He
Oh
creates a
yeah,
lot of great story.
a lot of fun stuff there. I love the first Splinter Cells. I loved the Rainbow Six, like the first ones in Vegas, and like the terrorist hunts, and
Yeah.
all the stories and stuff. It was so much fun. And the Splinter Cell, where I think it was the double agent, where you had to work co-op with the other agent. Did you play
Uh,
that one?
I
It
didn't
was. I
remember
played
that.
with my
No.
buddy. It was so much fun.
David is saying Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was one of my favorite childhood games. So there we
Yeah,
go.
a lot of them were so
Everybody
cool.
love it.
Just like
Like,
going in, scanning, looking all
yeah.
okay, the camera's there, guards there. Take this out, make the room dark. Going like it's not a go in, shoot and
Step
kill like shoot 'em
up
up game.
game.
It's stealth tactical. It's Metal Gear Solid type of game.
Yeah. Amazing.
Double Agent was another really cool one. Yeah, I hope they bring back the Double Agent because just working with your buddy doing that co-op experience is a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about something happening this week. David's going to be hosting the Developers Direct stream on Cloud
Oh,
and
he
Console.
is.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
volunteered to do so
There we
because
go.
he knows that I can't be hosting it after what happened last time.
You complain too much about Xbox. Is that why?
There was some fighting on stream, and I don't want to be on stream fighting about Xbox, but we have some pretty cool stuff coming out. We have Doom. They're going to be talking about that. We have South of Midnight, which is another anticipated game, probably one on my list. Actually, I don't know what Sandfall Interactive is coming out with. I probably should. And then there is a mystery game. Oh, it's Claire Obscura Expedition 33. So it's a incredibly new RPG. It did look pretty cool, very lifelike in a gorgeous fantasy world. So definitely worth checking out for gamers who are interested in gaming.
And I like what they say. If you scroll down in the bottom about the unknown one, Elder Scrolls for Oblivion, it's quite possible. They were been talking about making a remake for the longest time, so who knows?
However, the Xbox did leak after the fact that it was going to be a Japanese IP.
Yeah.
So where could it be? What could it be possibly now that Square Enix is coming to Xbox? It could be, Final Fantasy. That could be a big
Maybe
shout.
all the Final Fantasy remake.
Could it
Final
be,
Fantasy
a
7.
Dragon Age situation? I don't know. Could it be the Ninja Gaiden game coming out this year? I'm not sure.
I want to say it could be like something more but like we'll see, right?
We will
maybe
see,
be
and
an
this
ideal
week-
Kojima game. That's quite possible there, right?
You're definitely hosting. Wow. Who turned out the light? We just need to lubricate. I'm not drinking midday, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely going to be covering it on Cloud and Console
Yes.
on the download. We have a reaction stream too, so we'll be checking it out. I definitely think they're going to show off with Doom. They're going to show off with South of Midnight. That's the one I'm anticipated to check out on the list. I hope it feels buttery smooth, and we'll see from there.
Awesome. Well,
So-
check out Cloud and Console on January 23rd. So
Yeah, absolutely. That's all the new. No. My bad. Big warning. Okay, in case you haven't already, this is the last time. If you're watching, be sure to sign up for Elden Ring's Night Ring Network test. The registration is open right now, and it is closing in like 2 hours, in an hour or so.
Yeah.
It closes on January 20th, so if you're listening to this live, you have enough time to register. If you have not, big shout out. I hope I get in because here are the times, and I really like Elden Ring. If I get to go in, it would be a nice birthday gift. Shout out to From Software. I'd love to play some cool Elden Ring on my birthday, February 15th. That would be
There we
fun.
go.
But otherwise, that I wanted to give a big shout out to. And then we have, yeah, that is it.
And you can only choose 2 platforms: PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X.
Oh no, you can't. You can't choose PC.
No. Did you went with PlayStation 5? I'm guessing.
Bullying you into this show gives me the satisfaction of you bullying people into buying Doors and Zombies. Oh man, I need to bully people into buying Doors and Zombies. That was so much
Doors
fun for
and
me.
Zombie. What the hell is
Hey,
that?
what's up, Jenna Hayes? Rudigs, are you going to stream Phantom Zero Blade on January 21st? Is it coming out on January 21st? No, it's not. Okay, I'm on the hype list for Phantom Blade Zero. There's no way it's coming out on January 21st. Multiple sources have circulated the game is planned for fall 2026. No, that's not good at all for me. No, I need it to come out this year. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I am
what
hyped
is
for Phantom
Phantom
Blade Zero.
Blade?
It's on my gaming fantasy roster.
There we go. Let me see.
But damn, if it doesn't come out this year, I'll be sad. I'll need to change up my
Let's
games.
show the public what Phantom Blade Zero is, so everybody has an idea.
It's a PlayStation, and you know what's interesting? I believe it's rumored to also come out on mobile, which is an... No, it's a reveal. Oh, it's a reveal. On the 21st, they're doing a reveal. That's interesting. Maybe I'll do a reaction video because I've been on the hype train for this one. It's definitely something I want to check out. It's more along the lines of like your hack and slash than your straight Souls. I like the speed and the combat that they're showing. And of course, you know, give me a sword. That's kind of my gaming sweet spot, is when you have that blade and you take on the enemies with your counters, your parries, your dodging, and the bosses are just bigger than life. So I like that kind of play action.
Well, looking at the dates, if that they show doing something on the January 21st, maybe it's coming on Xbox, and maybe that
it's not going to be. It's not an Xbox game, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think this is the mystery game.
No,
but I hope they give a release date because, like I said, this is on my fantasy roster. So,
damn, look at the graphics.
Oh yeah, look at that combat. Look at that.
Oh wow!
See, I love it when a game focuses on combat as your main gameplay style.
Anybody that's our martial art expert, can you explain the combat style he's using? Because
see, I think it's actually a form of kung fu.
And there we go.
Yeah, it's all, well, kung fu is all about balance, and when I see those kind of moves like that, I think, you know, of Crane, almost like those Crane stances.
Yeah that looks a lot of fun because of the fast speed, like you said, right?
Oh yeah, like Sekiro vibes. I'm thank you for bringing it up that there's a trailer on the 21st. I'm definitely going to get a reaction video going on because this and if you guys know, in the fantasy league, like I said, hype for this.
That's crazy. Look at it, like it looks good. It's so made very well that like crazy to think that That's where we are with technology nowadays. But yeah,
And that's the thing with PlayStation. Like they just throw these investments in good studios who are making great games that are fun to play. And I think this one is going to translate well. It's called a Kick-Ass FU, LOL.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Gives me that Black Myth Wukong type of vibe where
uh,
you're just fast and you're rushing through these bosses. Definitely going to be a day one for me
yeah.
for Phantom
So
Blade.
stay tuned. You're probably gonna see some Rudig streaming that on his
Oh yeah,
PlayStation 5.
yeah. You know, another one I'm hyped for is, and I hope they're releasing more. I don't know if this trailer on the 21st is Lost Soul Aside, which I hope is coming out this year as well.
No, that's good.
Have you heard of that one?
No, Lost Soul aside, I can't look it up there.
Yeah. I have something here. I'm not sure if now my computer is working. But this is... No, it's working perfectly fine. This is definitely one that is another one on the top of my list. Again, I feel like this is what PlayStation has the hook on me, is these large action games that are bigger than life, which are third person, which give you that sword, give you those photo mode moments. This is very Stellar Blade-esque. It's just very, very cool. And I'm looking forward to this one as well, looking to drop this year.
You make me feel like a Final Fantasy, but hack / Final Fantasy. You know,
and
I was a big monster, big dragon.
That's how Forspoken feels too. I realized is it's because it's made by Square Enix. It has that Final Fantasy feel.
Yeah, Square Enix has this style. It's like every time I mention, like, you know, it's a Ubisoft game because Ubisoft made their game a specific way, where like Square Enix are very similar in their style. You know, look at it. That's very Final Fantasy. That show off there. Yeah.
Right. But here we see actually a game, I believe, made by a Hero project. So this studio would not have made maybe 1 or 2 games, if that, before this one. So pretty cool stuff coming out of here. Rudigs, you have a Silent Hill 2 stream. Wow, Lost Soul aside, wasn't that announced in 2017? It was announced a long time ago. And definitely we're hearing that it is coming out this year, which, fingers crossed. Again, this is another one on my list, and this is the type of gameplay experience that I'm looking for. This is where I get my sweet spot of gaming. Silent Hill, oh my gosh, I can't play that at night. It's like a morning time or midday game. It's too scary. I had something come at me at like the second floor of this building. It just freaked me the hell out. You know, those games are meant to scare you, and it gets in my head.
Silent Hill is similar to Resident Evil, and I remember you not liking Resident Evil because it scared you, but Silent Hill is the same.
See, Resident Evil had 2 things going for it. 1, they switched to first person, which I'm not a fan of. 2, it's just freaking scary, okay? That girl who, like, was, like, you went to go investigate her, and she was, like, your ex-fiance or something, and then you go to see her, and then she appears in the hallway, and she's got an axe, and she puts it in your arm. I'm like, oh my god, get me out of here.
That's funny. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
On guns.
No, that's why I know jiu-jitsu. I spent 10 years in combat. I'm fine. I'm fine. And I got my dog. Where is he? He's sleeping in his crate. Actually, Nads, you've seen my dog. He's not a guide dog.
Yeah.
He's a teddy bear.
He's not. He's like a fluffy dog that love people. Love to be pet. Similar to Link. I don't even know where Link is. Usually, he come lie down somewhere. It's probably on the floor over there. Oh, he's right there. Oh, well, he's a fluffy dog.
Oh yeah. Well, some big games to be excited for. and definitely some stuff I'm going to be getting into this year. So stay tuned.
Yes.
But let's get into our clips of the week. Do you have anything going on? I have
Yeah,
a
I
big
do
one here.
have a clip. I don't even remember. It's L Diver. I don't remember what it's
Oh, the
about.
Helldivers, the massive loot drop.
I don't think it recorded that. But I have an interesting one that I can show you guys about the last week.
Okay,
But
watch
let's
this
watch
one. First
yours.
of all, I don't even know how they showed this back in the day. So this is Dark Souls 1, okay?
Hmm.
And I came up to the boss. It's the Chaos Queen. And this girl is completely topless as her top half, but from her belly button down, she's a fire spider.
Her nipple is like covered, so she's good.
Barely by her hair. And it's not like thick hair.
But she's a monster spider, so it's kind of a weird
But
fantasy.
look how retro this game
I know,
looks.
right?
I mean, it feels like such an older game. I play it in little chunks here and there because it does give that retro old clunky feeling. I
Yeah,
like to play it for like the classic bosses, the historical moments. So I am enjoying my time with it. I'm just taking little by little, but and enjoying the experience. Like this chaos, which it was a simple fight. Like I just stayed to the side here. I had a summon,
away from
avoided
her
the lava.
lava or something like that. Jesus.
Yeah, avoided those big strikes, got in some good hits. I had my electric, like my resin on my sword. I only had to use one potion, really.
That's funny. Awesome.
And then boom, down. Yeah, victory achieved.
Nice, nice. Well, mine is the L Diver one because we always love L Diver. Try to remember even what it is about. It's when I die, I got respawned on the spot, and then there was just a lot of chaos happening. I think that's why I went through that ship, destroy it, landed. The ship landed on me and killed me. So that was an interesting moment. Love that with it. It was a sacrifice worth it. I destroyed a ship and died, so that's pretty much.
Yeah, it was a crash landing.
Yeah, exactly. Very interesting. I think I have another nice little video
Can't
here.
wait for that Helldivers movie. It's gonna be
Oh
amazing.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Helldivers movie. It's always an interesting. I got a little video here about Stalker 2. A location I found. This game still amazing me with all the location you can find, and this is one of the location. It's a reactor, a nuclear reactor being built, and there's like a fire tornado inside. So that was
That's not
pretty
a place for a
crazy.
fire tornado.
Huh?
That's not a good place for a fire tornado.
I guess not, but like the reactor seems to be being built. It wasn't complete, and I noticed it was burning me after a while. So it was creating like almost this pulse where it's waving in and out. So
Pretty
I
crazy.
think that's why it killed me. But then I decided to climb up on that tower, and this is what happened. So I climbed on the way, all the way up to the tower, and then I was just exploring, and I noticed like, there's a ledge there. There's probably something specific, and for sure I save it, as you can see on the top right, because never know. I decided to jump down because I love games that you can do that. And thankfully, there's some anomaly in the bottom that can catch me. It was made for that.
Oh, look at
So
that.
I was safe, but I wasn't sure at first when I jump off if I was going to be safe. So,
But
but
you trusted in the game design.
that's why I quick saved before the game, before I did it, because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and if I fall and die, well, then like I lose all my game, right? So, but that was about it. I don't have the save where I got a lot of super credit. I think I had an issue with my recording. So, but anyway, that's what's happening.
Oh well, what was it? We got 30 super credits in one go.
Yeah, so me and Maker, we were in that city and I found a door that you need two people to open. And then we open it
Which I've never
and
seen in the new city, but yeah.
I like it was like in a spot like in the corner of the map and we open it and there's 3 bundle of super credit which is end up being 30, so pretty cool. And then even Maker was like, wow, it's the first time I see that too. Like it was great because now I'm like just another 30 away or something like that. So good fun.
Well, that's all we had for cloud gaming this week. Of course, we'll be back next Sunday evening for more cloud gaming news, updating you, keeping you up to date in everything GeForce Now and everything going on in the cloud. So don't use your hardware, game in the cloud, Pinnacle service, GeForceNow.com. Check it out. Other than that, be kind, be nice out there, be chill. All right, Nads.
Yes. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We got some Divers 2 playing again every Monday, Tuesday Among Us. So come and tag along, play some Among Us with us. And
Yeah.
Wednesday, Riggs is doing family night. He's playing some Fortnite. So if you're a fan of Fortnite, jump into that. And then we'll see you next week. Yeah.
The download and then Marvel Rivals. That's right. We're going to get together.
Yes.
So if you're into Marvel Rivals, be sure to reach out. Always in the Discord. So give us a shout. If otherwise, look out on the channel and make sure you know when we're streaming the Rivals.
Yes.
Otherwise, take care. Have a good evening. And take care out there.
See y'all.
Thanks for coming out.